We've just finished a training program that we've been running with garment workers in Cambodia. It's really derived from research I've been doing about the garment industry, especially Cambodia as a place of production. And my research really uncovered the fact that workers are really invisible within the system, and that there was so much potential to develop their capacity to deal with some of the really complex problems in the industry. I got an introduction to an amazing woman at one of the unions, and she introduced me to workers, and that's when I really realised that that was a way that we could possibly intervene in the system to work with them directly. We could both see the strength and the value of working together and collaborating, and they were really keen to do stuff around capacity building. You know, the union leaders have that responsibility to the workers where they want to solve the issues, but they also just lack that capacity to be able to do it. And yeah, so the response just ends up being a strike. So that was one real barrier that we had to overcome with them, and sort of teaching them to look at things in a different way, to consider perspectives, to learn what stakeholders were, to learn about the law before they're striking. So really teaching those skills. We've introduced material that I guess you could probably call it is quite innovative and very different to what has been done, especially in Cambodia before.
The people we were teaching, they're in their 30s, their 40s, they're adults, they deal with really tough problems every day. They have the capacity to work out these problems, but they just don't have the systems and the training of those systems to be able to work them out properly. Once we gave them the systems, I think they shocked themselves really that they could work through them so well. It's amazing how far they came in such a limited amount of time.
Yeah, there was so much enthusiasm for learning. And just wanting to know more all the time. And that was, I think, one of the most rewarding parts about it, because it wasn't just responding well to the material. It was like really understanding the power of learning and the power of what they'd learnt, and they just kind of kept saying to us, can we get more, can we do more, because they can see that it really makes a difference. We went to one of the workers' houses, and she almost had us in tears, because she was
we had a couple of moments.
Yeah, we had a couple of moments trying to make us cry, because she was sitting down explaining it all to her family and to her nieces, and she was, you know, using all the tools, using all the images, and, you know, sharing it. And she just said, this is so amazing, like, I'm going to share this with all the other workers, and I've got a really clear idea of things now.